Hallelujah. Welcome back. So, like I was sorry for the network interruption. So, like I was saying, whatever be your business, whatever be your dreams, whatever that you have in mind to do as a man, as a woman, you have to actually start from where you are with that which you have. We don't really need to wait for years, wait for some time, wait for have all the resources. A lot of us, if we have started from where we were and with what we have, would have done better than where we are today. Sometimes a lot of us regret that I wish I know I've started before. The truth is that there is no right time, there's no specific time for you to start. Now is the day. The Bible said, now is the day. If you hear the name of the Lord, hearken unto him now. You can't wait until the next 2-3 years before you begin that vision in your heart. No. It's time to start from where you are. Stop waiting to gather resources before beginning. Stop waiting to have all the resources on earth before you want to start a vision. If you want to do that, you're going to get old before you begin what that God has commanded you to do. Start from where you are. Start from where you are. You want to be a businessman, a businesswoman, start with the little resources you are. You want to be a pastor, you're a pastor and God has called you to start a ministry. Please start from where you are. You might begin by having the prayer meetings, 2 or 3 gathering together, and from there you can start. Every vision you see today that is exploring, expanding, that is on the top today, they began from somewhere. I have seen men that today they are business owners. People who have industry, they start from the very scratch. You don't have to go and borrow all the money in the bank before you start. No. Wherever you are, you want to start a mini business, you have to get started. You want to be a writer, you have to get started. Don't wait for tomorrow. A lot of time we said, oh, I'm going to start when I'm so time, at so time, so yeah. At the end of the day, we wasted our time and energy on things that we ought not to. A lot of people want to actually start a business, but they want to start today. Some said, let me learn the art for some time. The thing is that whatever the knowledge you have acquired today can help you to begin. Can help you to begin. Whatever be your dreams, it's time you start. Don't wait for tomorrow, because the Bible says we don't know what tomorrow may bring. Don't wait for next year. Don't say, Pastor, oh, let me gather enough resources before I can start. No. The little ones you have, a parable said, a little drop of water make an ocean. You want to have a factory, you can start from where you are. Whatever be your desire, all what you need to do is to hang on faith. Stop this act of procrastination. Oh, I will do it today, I will do it tomorrow. No, you have to start. The truth of the fact is that God is actually waiting for each one of us to start from wherever he has given to us. And we have to start by faith. Start with faith. Don't wait until you have all the resources. You don't need to save all the money in the whole world to start where that dream you have in your heart. For instance, when we wanted to start a ministry, we actually start with prayer meetings every Sunday by 5 p.m. That is how we began. And today, to the glory of God, God is helping us. We are no longer in the parlor where we started. That's to tell you that God is willing to help you, if only you will. God is willing to help us. Don't wait until you have all the resources you need. And the truth is that we don't have to walk by sight, we walk by faith. Today my encouragement to somebody is that you have to begin from where you are. You have to start from with the little you have. Don't wait until you want to gather all the resources in the world. God is willing to help you. God is willing to help you. I don't know who I'm talking to, but I know that I'm talking to somebody. You have sleepless nights because of that thing that you want to do, but finance is holding you back. Start with the little you have and trust God to bless it. And from there you can become, see, well, no matter what you have in your heart, the dream you have, the visions you have, for you to actualize it is by beginning from somewhere. You have to begin from somewhere. You can never become that your dream man except you start from somewhere. You can never become that your dream woman except you start from somewhere. Stop wasting time. Time waits for no man. Every day you know that your years are getting harder, and every day before you know, you get closer to your grave. Are you going to start when you are 30 years, when you are 40, when you are 50 years old? No. Whatever be the desire in your heart. In the journey of life, we don't have to wait to gather every resources before we start. But we have to start from the little we have. And that is not faith. Waiting to gather every resource is not faith. In other words, you are now walking by sight. God wants you to walk by. If you are walking by faith, whatever you have, you just have to gather and what? That is how it goes. Every great man, especially to young ministers, to my fellow ministers, colleagues. If you're a young man, God gave you a vision to start a church, sir, you can start with a prayer meeting. Gather the little people around you, 1 or 2 persons, whether you can even begin with your family. And from there you can get to where you want to be. There is no vision, there is no future until we start from where we are. Let procrastination out of your life. Start today. You can actually become a multi-time billionaire if you start from where you are today. Some of us have ideas that have the ability to liberate our families, have the ability to liberate society. But we are not going to get to those things if we refuse to start from the scratch. Don't be afraid to start from the scratch. I know sometimes somebody said the devil will come and tell us, if you start today, how are you going to do this? How are you going to do this? How are you going to get this? The Bible said, my God shall supply all my needs according to his riches in Christ's glory. That is just the fact of it. Don't just wait until you have you want to start a church. Start now. Start now. You want to start a business? Start now. Don't be afraid of shame. Don't be afraid of the challenges that will come. Definitely they will come. But if your trust is truly in God, you are going to get over it. The basic point is that Satan don't want you to start. That's another thing. The devil don't really want you to start because he knows that if he begins that thing, if you start that thing, God will help you finish it. And a lot of time, even God himself is waiting for us to start. You can never become your dream man until you start from where you are. You can never become your dream woman until you start from where you are. Stop running after men that already gotten to the top. If they sit you down, they will tell you how they started. Stop thinking of starting big. So to me, that shouldn't be a mindset of somebody that has the little. Start from the little. I heard of somebody that wanted to open a business. He said, I had an encounter with him. He said they want to buy everything, buy the machines, everything before you know. And I encourage him, sir. The pure water factory, we can start with one machine. Today the guy has a pure water factory. Because it starts from where you are. Oftentimes we fail in life. We get old and did not fulfill destiny because we are always waiting. We are always waiting. And may I announce to you, there is no any right time. Now is the time. Even God himself is expecting. Until you rise, God will do nothing. That your vision, until you rise, God will do nothing. Because even God himself is waiting for you to start. If God himself is waiting. The day you rise, the Bible says in Isaiah, it said, arise and shine for the light has come. The day you rise, that's the day God will rise. That's the day God will send provision to you. I must confess to you that I actually went through those processes. After working with ministries for some time, with some pastors and all the rest, despite the fact that I saw all the arrows, red flags, and God calling me to start a denominational ministry. But I was kind of afraid. But later on, after taking time to pray, we began. And today God is helping us. And we are no longer in the parlor. We are not out of the parlor. We are in our own temporary structure. And we are trusting God to take us to the next level. So if you can start the way I start, whatever business you want to sell, you can start by selling online. You want to sell clothes. You can start by buying one or two to sell. You want to sell building materials. You can start by buying the few things you have and get somewhere to start. And thank God that technology will make it so possible that you can from your own be selling your properties online. And at the end of the day, you can become that you want to be. No vision will succeed until you start from where you are. No man or woman will become great. You can never become great until you start from somewhere. Ask all the great men today. They began from somewhere. I could remember a preacher was telling us the other day when I attended the conference. The man was telling that he began from his parlor. Look at winners today. Winners started from the parlor with bishop and some few persons. We won't know the provision, divine provision of God until we start by faith from where this crash. God provision doesn't, not all of us are going to start big. And may I even tell you that out of 100% that are on top today, 99% start from this crash. Only a few of us will start from the level that others did not. You will not start big. Don't be surprised. You may not be the one. You might not be among those that will start big, irrespective of maybe the connections you have. God wants to teach you. Sometimes God wants us to start from the scratch because He wants to teach us. He wants to teach us how to depend on Him. I must tell you that this for the past few months, we began the ministry here in Abraka. God has been faithful. God has been faithful. After being a revivalist for some time, preaching from churches to other, working with ministries, and we began. The same thing, God is willing to help you. If only you will start from where you are.